Step number one to removing the convertible top on a 1995 Camaro is to remove all of these screws and this plastic and or metal strip. I think that's actually metal. And then you remove the top from it. It's glued to the frame of the convertible. Now we peel the canvas from the frame, which is just glued to the frame. Later we'll clean this off and then re-glue the new top. We've got to remove this and a few other items. Once we get this removed, we'll put the top back up and then start working on the side panels. And then move our way to the back. There's one large metal band that goes all the way around, and the new top will staple to it, and you just bolt it back in. Don't forget to drill out the rivets on the cable from the old canopy. Oh, crab nuggets. There she goes. Once you get the rubber gasket off, there's a few screws down here, and then you get into the hex on this metal bracket, and then you can start removing the canvas just like the top. It's glued to it, so you have to peel it off. Maybe use a putty knife or a 5-in-1. There are 2 hex screws behind this canvas for this portion right here. See if I can access it enough. You remove these 2 screws to finish off with that cable, but there are 2 hex bolts down in there. Can you see them? Dang it, Bobby. You just cut the side open, or you can go in from in here and grab those 2. Let's go ahead and cut a hole in the side so you guys can see where it's at. Alright, so I can show you guys. I went ahead and slit that open. You can see the bolts here, one top, one bottom. Removes this so you can finish removing the canvas. That's number 4. Make sure you check out Toolant. Get in there nice and deep. It's gonna take forever pulling all these off, but with this, it makes life a little easier. Be sure to grab one of these. I've got another one. Actually, you can see the logo on it. I didn't set that one on fire. That's the one I'm going to keep pretty. That's the one I beat up, dragging underneath the truck. There's a butt ton of these around the back side of the canopy. You just remove those. That'll pop off. There's a bunch of staples. You remove them, and Bob's your uncle. The old canopy's off. You're ready for the new one. Alright, now that you removed all the bolts and popped the metal bar out, you gotta go through and remove all of these staples. Every single one of these staples all the way around. There's probably like a couple hundred, I don't know. This is the most effective method I've found so far. I hope this is helping somebody. It's pretty easy. You're watching this video because you're putting a vinyl top on a 90s Camaro. This one was ordered off eBay. This center hole lines up with the hole that's on the frame that you staple all this to. I'm terrible at making videos. But you basically line it up on each end to the very end of the frame, and you just staple it on. I've been using this stapler. I've been having to finish it off with that there ball peen hammer. I stapled all those in, and then we got to take these tunnels out and tuck these little skirts underneath there, and then bring this around and glue it to the front. Hopefully I can get this done today. We'll see. We'll put this back on and pop on all the 10mm bolts, not tight but loose, so I can adjust it a little bit, finish off the rest, and then button it up. Shout out to Javin for 2 absolute winners. What did I do with the other one? Shout out to Javin for these 2 winners. This small impact and this 3/8 right angle wrench. This is not an impact, it's just an electric wrench, 12 volts. It is 2 foot-pounds shy of Milwaukee and a fraction of the price. 100% worth it. So is this little guy. With these convertible tops, you've got these bolts all the way around, which are really fun to line up. Once you get them all lined up, you tighten all these nuts down, and Bob's your uncle. Javin got her done. Definitely grab these up if you're a DIY mechanic. It would have been miserable to do this any other way. This little guy's awesome and compact. I could fit it in anywhere. As well as the right angle, you could really get in these tight spaces, like down in there. Oh, crab nuggets, you can barely see it. You know what I'm talking about, Javin. Real products, real reviews. Be sure to subscribe, like, share, comment, follow. I appreciate you guys. Cover turned out nice. Nice and tight. Perfectly fit. I couldn't ask for better. That turned out really nice. So that spot on both sides is kind of bugging me though. Boom. I had to retreat from the rain. I chose the Camaro. I just did it. Replace the old top of. I did the plastic instead of the heated glass. I'm going to do heated glass next time. But everything's good on the top. The top don't leak. There's a little spot over here on the door that's leaking in the seal. But the top I put on, Gucci. Y'all, I was a little scared, but I think I did it. I appreciate you guys for watching. That was really fun.